Welcome back to Easily Explained, where today we will be talking about adverbs. So let's get started. An adverb modifies a verb, adjective, or adverb. It tells where, when, how, or to what extent, which is like how long, how much. For example, in the sentence, we walked slowly. Slowly is an adverb modifying the verb walked, and it is telling how we walked. We walked slowly. So a common misconception is that for a word to be an adverb, it must end in ly. Many adverbs do end in ly, but that doesn't mean that just because a word ends in ly that it's an adverb, or if it doesn't have the ly ending, that it's not an adverb. For example, words like now, somewhat, not are also adverbs, even though they don't end in ly, and some words like only, even though only ends in ly, it's not an adverb. It would actually be considered an adjective. Alright, in that example, the adverb slowly was modifying a verb. Now let's look at an example where the adverb modifies an adjective. Brianna is an especially famous artist. So famous is our adjective because it modifies the noun artist, and especially would be our adverb because it modifies the adjective famous. Alright, now let's talk about an adverb modifying another adverb. So the first adverb in the sentence, it was too late to finish your homework, is late. And then to is another adverb that modifies late, telling to what extent it is late. For adverbs, you need to be especially careful, however, because some words that can be used as nouns are also sometimes used as adverbs. For example, let's take the two sentences. Tomorrow works for me, and we have a meeting tomorrow. In this sentence, tomorrow is used as a noun. However, in this sentence, it's actually an adverb because it is telling when the meeting is. When will you have the meeting? So technically, it is modifying a verb. Practice, identify the adverb and the word it modifies. Alright, let's get started. The first sentence, my sister whistled quite casually. So sister is one of our nouns. We can keep going. We have whistled. Whistled is our verb in this sentence, and it is modified by casually because it is not quite whistled. It is casually whistled. So one adverb in our sentence is casually, and it's modified by the word whistled. And now we have to look for any other adverbs that can be modified by this adverb. Casually is modified actually by quite, because quite is telling to what extent it was casual, and that is being modified. Quite is modifying casually. So your two adverbs are quite and casually. Quite modifies casually, and casually modifies whistled. Alright, for number 2, we have I have the boarding pass here. Have is your verb, I is your noun, the boarding pass is another noun, and here is a adverb because it is telling where you have. Your boarding pass. All right. For number 3, we go on a vacation annually. So go is your verb, and go is modified by annually. Annually tells how much. So basically to what extent, almost. How frequently do you go on vacation? And then the last one we have, the sweater was incredibly expensive. Was is our verb, and the word incredibly modifies was because it tells, again, to what extent was it expensive. Congratulations, you are now an expert in adverbs. We hope this video really helped, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!